Today we're talking about marketing. New video, new stunts. And in the spirit of Jake Paul's recent fight, I figured we'd craft today's stunt around my vast mixed martial arts experience as a former stuntman. A little bit of boxing, maybe some karate, perhaps some Krav Maga, the basics, you know. If you like my work, consider subscribing so you don't miss next week's stunt. So have you guys heard the big news? College is now free for everyone who chooses not to go to college, because there's a new option in town and it is run by Dean Jake Paul. That's right, I'm talking about the financial freedom movement, Jake Paul's latest business venture. If you want to start learning real life skills that the education system doesn't teach you, I'm creating a movement. Join FM.com. Why are you sitting in school learning the quadratic formula and not learning how to actually make money? Yeah, dumbass, you ain't gonna use the quadratic formula in real life unless you like some mathematician or some nerd shit. So put simply, the financial freedom movement is an online course designed to teach you how to become an influencer. Hey, wait a sec, that sounds kind of familiar. Right, because this is Jake Paul's second attempt at an online course, the first being Edfluence, which famously would ask you for $7 to join the course, and once you did, would take you to another page which asks you for an additional $54 to actually join the course. But once you already had mom's credit card info for the $7 purchase, it was just an easy point and click to scam thousands of families everywhere. It also had this hilarious survey in the beginning of the course to figure out what kind of influencer you were, to see if you're either a multi-platform influencer, a comedian influencer, a peak performance influencer, or Nick Crompton. Every man and woman's dream. But this time around, maybe things will be different. So let's take a look at the intro video on the website.
They say we're entitled and lazy. They tell us to go to college, get a job, retire at 65. How's that working out for us? Are your parents happy? Are they living the life they wanted?
10 seconds in, and he's already painted a pretty harsh us versus them mentality against parents. It seems like foreshadowing.
There's over $1 trillion in student loan debt.
What was that graphic? Are we hacking the Pentagon?
And I've had enough of it. Our generation is better than this. We deserve better. We're smarter.
Feels like just 20 seconds ago when he said that parents think we're entitled, but no, he's right. Our generation is better, we're smarter, and we deserve better too.
Our future is in our hands. Are you with me?
No. Anyways, let's take a look at this course and see what it'll offer me that I haven't already learned in school. Maybe Jake Paul will show me how to do my taxes. Maybe he'll help me pick out a good health insurance policy. What you get when you become a movement maker. Cutting edge mentorship, coaching, and training for multiple millionaires, expert trainers, and thought leaders. I'm sorry, what is a thought leader? It took you 2 tries to run out of titles that sounded remotely real. It looks like you blindly pointed at a word soup of motivational words and just combined 2 of them together. Hey guys, what's poppin'? Welcome back to my channel. You know me, the best knowledge guru in the game, just like it says on my knowledge guru license. And today, I'm gonna show you how to make $1 million without all that school stuff. You'll also learn about Jake Paul's personal experience, rituals, and secret formula. Do you guys think Jake Paul really has like a secret formula? Like, I'm imagining a concoction of influencer success in a test tube, and like 1 gulp and you've made it. And there's scientists in a lab somewhere who secretly want to be YouTubers, and they're looking at Jake Paul wondering like, how'd he do it? You also get live weekly video coaching calls with Jake Paul. I'm not so sure he's on a coaching call in that pic. Frankly, it looks like he just popped a Xanax. And if he's gonna be on Xanax during our coaching calls, that would be pretty chill. Okay, so let's move on to the frequently asked questions section. Does this relate to me if I'm young? Yes, because the sooner you learn this and implement this in your life, the more you will benefit. I wish I knew all this when I was even younger. Who knows where I'd be in my career? Oh my god, could you be any more of a douche? Today, Jake Paul is worth $19 million. He almost has 20 million subscribers. He does boxing, which gets a ton of money. He wrote a book for some reason. But no, that's not enough. He also has to tell kids that he would have accomplished so much more had he started younger like them. What if I don't have $20 to join? Well, that's all the more reason you should find a way to access this information. Damn. That line must fucking stink for people that don't have $20. Like, you would have $20 if you had already bought my course before. Have your parents invest for you by sharing with them the letter to parents at the bottom of this page. Alright, so now he's directly called on kids with no money to ask their parents to buy this for them. So let's check out the letter to the parents, shall we? As a parent, you want what's best for your child, which is most likely why you saved up for many years to send your kid to college. That's admirable, and you should be proud that you want that for your child. Oh, that's so cute that you want that for your child. You should be so proud that you're a moron. Now let's talk about how things have changed since you were in college. He just then goes on to talk about how college education doesn't mean anything anymore and how your kid should learn from him. I think I read enough. I'm sold. Click here to enroll now. It says I need a username. I want something that'll motivate me, you know? Making millions. Yeah, that's good. And we're in. Kind of exhilarating, honestly. And my mom had no idea. I just kind of Grab that card, put the numbers in, and we were all set. This must be what financial freedom feels like. Here's Jake to congratulate me.
Quit your job and fire your boss.
I don't know why I didn't mention this before, but like, where is he? Like, it feels like some kind of log cabin in upstate New York. It feels very off-brand with his pitch.
Or quit school because you've been lied to. The system is broken. Ask yourself, why are there teenagers making millions of dollars and broke 40 and 50-year-olds? Because times have changed. They've been around the internet and social media, but we were born with it. And it's never been easier to achieve financial freedom on your terms. You just need the knowledge and blueprint. Well, here it is.
All right, let's talk about these idiotic recommendations for a sec. So you're telling me someone who's working a 9-to-5 right now should just quit their job with no promise of success? That is dumb. Jake Paul is literally too rich to comprehend that most people cannot quit their jobs and be financially stable. It's not like they can turn around, buy a $1,000 camera, and then start making their money back in a few weeks. Keep your job, stay in school, and use your free time to build a business online if you want, and if it works out, great, then go all in and then quit. All right, rant's over. Let's see what other great advice I bought. So here's all the training modules from Jake and other people who put way more work into this than him. You got the likes of Jake Paul, Dan Fleischman, Travis Lubinsky, and Billie Jean. Can't make this up. It looks like our boy Dmitry Kozlov is coming soon. Can't wait for his debut. So I guess we'll start with Module 1, which is taught by Jake Paul.
At what age did you pick up a camera and say, this is something that I want to pursue?
It was actually like 12 years old, like just got a camera from my dad, and
What kind of camera was it back then?
I don't even know, like a little VHS, like handheld, like giant thing. And it was like digital though.
So Jake's only part in his modules is to be a color commentator and just bounce back off of an interviewer. It's a guy interviewing him while Jake Paul gives life advice, but isn't very specific about anything outside of his own personal experience.
I think I'm like kind of like sick in the head, and I think you kind of like have to be like a little sick in the head to be super successful.
Great advice. I've watched a lot of these videos now hopping around, and honestly, the advice isn't that bad. A lot of it's actually pretty good if you're trying to work in the social media space. Like, Jake isn't dumb. He knows what he's talking about, but he's just not in a lot of the modules. Most of them are other people he hired. But the point is that it's not a substitute for an education, which is what he pitched it as. Especially since 95% of what he's teaching can be found on YouTube videos online anyway. For some reason, there's a My Assignments section. I have none now, but I hope Jake doesn't give me homework this week because I'm pretty busy, so I probably have to stay in this weekend, and that would kind of suck. There's also a discussion page here that the website said I could use to network with other like-minded business moguls. Jake, if you're watching this, I am currently struggling to be an influencer. I'm trying everything I can. I'm on my way to my name is Anthony. I want to vlog like you. I'm trying to better myself. I really need your help. Please get back to me and help me please to grow my social medias and YouTube. Check the link out. There was not a single period in that sentence. I hope this kid stays in school. There's also this comment, which is pretty concerning. Hey guys, it won't let me cancel my subscription. Help. I'm having the same problem. Haha, Jake got us good this time. Yeah, he really pranked the shit out of us, huh? I'm just gonna try to cancel this real quick. It looks like it worked. I assume that wouldn't work, but I guess the person was probably confused that they still had access to the website and they were freaking out, but it says you still have access until the next billing period, so Jake Paul's audience, everybody. So what conclusions can we draw from today? First, I'm an idiot who makes bad financial decisions. Whatever. I think more importantly though, it's to note that marketing can sometimes be a bitch, especially when it's aimed at young, pubescent boys like myself. I feel like this was Jake Paul's last-ditch attempt to cash out on his young audience before COPPA actually starts enforcing his rules on him. FBI, open up! But my final verdict on the financial freedom movement, honestly, $20 isn't that bad for all they compiled together there, but this is contingent on them adding more content, which they didn't do before. So unless they start doing that, this is not worth a $20 subscription month to month, especially since you can knock all this out in 3 days if you wanted to. Anyways, that's it from me, guys. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. And last words of advice, guys, always remember, you're your own worst enemy, your parents hate you, and you'll never make it. Unless you buy my course, link in the description.